It's a fresh one, like it's straight out of the factory. Production helped me out because I'm a big brain behind it, but production, you know, is doing it. So this is Trojan Horse. You know, here's a bottle, here's a free present, free stuff for you, Team Secret. They'll gladly take it. They took it. They got poisoned. I don't think Puppy will get nowhere near bottom in this game. Like if Nisha's lane is not going well, you know, Nisha's like, bro, you gotta help me out. You need to refill my bottle. Puppy's like, nah, good. Nah, bro, I'm good.
Prepare for battle.
Oh boy.
I think after what we saw in game 2, if OB.Neon's able to pull it off with some of the more unorthodox heroes in positions that you just don't expect to be good, I think that if they're doing it in game 2 with that, I think they're going to do it in game 3 with anything, personally.
EU's last hope. I'm standing, you know, strong with the Team Secret. I think they got it. Like, these heroes don't like to get ran at, and they have like Earth Spirit, they have Lycan, so should be a fun one. That's for sure.
Everything on the line here for these two teams in this deciding game 3. And I mean, Lacoste, what are you excited to see from both of the squads here? What's going to be hot?
What's going to be hot? Pugna, possibly. I just have to check. I think this is the first Pugna of the tournament. I don't remember seeing it. Let me just do my research real quick.
On the Pugna is a great game for it.
It's against the first Pugna game.
Yep. A little surprising, honestly, with the amount of trolls that we've seen, because it really is that much annoying of a hero when the troll's trying to get in with a battle chance. The Prepify could really mess you up.
Good, but you will have that Necro 3. You will have way to deal with it. Good thing is they have like this Tusk. They have a Spirit Breaker. These are two tanky frontliners that can cause a lot of issues. Like these other three heroes are rather squishy. You know, Nature's Prophet, Windranger, and Pugna until they get their items. So having like these two bulky boys in front is going to help out quite a lot.
Let's have a look at see how much Zai is able to get out of it.
Radiant's Courier
and Windranger. You know, a bit of a hero that we're seeing all over the place. Yopaj though, his mid performances have been insane. We could see some big stuff out from the Yopaj Windranger.
Oh, for sure. Like previous game, he lost his laning stage real hard because of the matchup, but he managed to make one of the greatest comebacks in the mid lane, I think, throughout this tournament. Like, he's just been amazing.
You just, evidently, you just can't shut this man down. You'll always be able to bring things back, and despite how rough it can get. Definitely some pressure onto Nisha to see if he's able to really have a bit more of an impact. So last game as well, just very much struggling. Bottom lane, they'll turn onto Yapzor. The tag team, good damage from Puppy. Lock him off.
Tusk is strong in a tri-lane because of the tag team, of course. Not too much synergy with the Decrepify. They need to be careful about this one. Nature's Prophet on the top lane, Scam. Like, having this situation 1 versus 1 where you get level 6 faster, you could potentially just get a triple kill on the bottom lane with that level 6.
Those early movements can be incredibly deadly. I see us on the top lane. I mean, Scam's playing it perfectly in the 1v1. This is going to get an easier for Zai bottom lane. Trying to make moves on to play hard with the blast of the Illuminate. Got the damage. First blood goes the way of Secret. Quite anything that could be done there. Death tried his best with the Decrepify, but it's already too late now. That's got to be careful. Have a big blast coming in with the Illuminate. It's Death. He's holding on to a Sal. A lot of aggression here from Secret's try in the first level.
Yeah, these are some big blasts coming up from Puppy. Connecting on multiple heroes. They have like 2 slows. They have also a stun, so they can set things up. Even though they're playing against like Tusk, who is really strong in a tri-lane, I feel like Team Secret tri-lane is much stronger. They're doing a good job just blocking the big camp, body blocking it, so they cannot pull. And you can see Play Hard gonna do that one again.
No.
Look at these other 2 lanes. You see OB.Neon having the edge. Yopaj 15 for 6 against the 13 for Frost, slightly there, but this top lane, I mean, it's getting to the point where Zai, he can barely even lane it. I mean, he's getting nothing out of this. 17 and 11 against the 7 and 4. It's a huge outplay from Scam.
You have a bit more damage coming out from those Treants rather than the Wolves. Wolves have much less HP than the Treants, and then you can just focus them down.
Yeah, even able to farm some of the walls, and with the creep wave pressuring under the tower, we'll see if Dronwell wants to follow up on this, as he is coming in with the charge onto Zai. They'll even be able to take down Zai's courier, so now Zai is in a whole lot of trouble. He's going to get dove upon by the two of them. TP's have to come in. Yapzor, he'll head over to make sure that they don't get the kill on Zai. Zai's now going to be out without regen here for a minute. Does have the Feral Impulse to rely on, but any bit of beating that Skem's able to get in onto him, it's definitely going to last.
Doesn't have any regen, but as you said, Feral Impulse was sitting near the tower, has 9 HP per second regeneration, which is going to be enough. Januel playing a bit aggressive as a Spirit Breaker. They have this global lineup that they can set things up. You know, you show one hero, Nature Prophet with the TP, Spirit Breaker charge. There's so much kill potential coming out, especially as they start to get levels. Nature's Prophet, level 5.5. Once he gets that level 6, the global Laguna Blade, as I like to call it, could potentially threaten the kill on the side lanes.
For sure. Especially with the amp up of death with Crepify. It's going to take huge amounts of magical burst. So those moves come into play. Five-minute runes to come in. Play hard's able to grab these before Puppey can make it over. Should be able to at least get the one in the river. Maybe not, actually. Puppey jumps in. Play hard will still be able to pick it up in time. Gonna go for the TP out, but Nisha waiting on the high ground, has the extra bit of damage to throw out. Get the kills. Pick up there for Nisha. Top lane, Scam trying to get aggressive, but Yapzor is able to lay down the slow onto Dronwell. Puppey coming in with the TP.
Oh, nice body block by Januel. He blocked that Rolling Thunder to stop him from keeping. And he's come back to the lane. He's also saving a point in case, like, do I need a Sprout? Do I need a TP? And mid lane.
I mean, you just can't sort of keep your eyes on the moves that are being made. With that focus up top, Yopaj knows that there's no real way that Secret can protect Nisha if he just goes in on him. And with the DD in the level 6, he gets Nisha pinned to a tree with a chakra shot and takes him out in the 1v1.
That was pre-Javelin kill, because he had a double damage. There's no double damage, he does not get a kill. But Yopaj, like, he's been amazing. Like, definitely the standout player in this tournament.
Power in for him. Oh no, not to be the case. Puppey will manage to take that haste ring out of the hands of Yopaj. Kills like that, Yopaj is going to be on track to hit a very early first start timing. And almost certainly going to be that Javelin. And then that mid lane becomes a very dangerous place for Nisha. Not that it hadn't already, of course, him losing his life. Absolute solo kill potential for Yopaj in the matchup.
That seems like he wants to just get the same item build, pretty much. He wants to tank it up. He values Guardian Greaves highly against Team Secret, where, like, you need to bring some extra HP. You need to have a bit of tankiness for the rest of your team. Now they're starting to put some pressure on the top lane. Zai has Shapeshift available, but no book. Like, he needs 50 gold.
Under attack. Dire
They can dive in from here. TP backups coming in.
Yeah. Team Secret popped the glyph just to stop the creep ray from dying from Red Nature.
Dronwell just TP's out straight away. He doesn't want to be a part of this. They should lose play hard, but everybody else of Neon able to escape safely. Secret did bring 4 heroes up there to go for that play, also committing the exorcism. At the end of the day, they just get a support kill out of it.
Couple of stacks for Team Secret in the jungle, so Nisha can still farm that with the exorcism. Meanwhile, Puppey will be the one defending the tower. Javelin done on Yopaj. Going into Boots of Travel, BKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, we've seen one Boots of Travel, I believe, on Windranger. It was Zai.
It was on
they lost that game. It was really hard. They played against the Lycan. And,
that game, Zai might have gone for it before the Javelin, though, so it was a bit of an awkward build. Zai, of course, didn't work out for him in that game. Top lane, talking about Zai, they're closing in on him. He's got the ults off.
too speedy.
Snowball actually does still end up catching him, but they've got nothing else to throw down on him, so Zai is fine. I mean, the ult's having to be used defensively to get him out of there.
Yeah, you do not want to have that few minutes without shapeshift, but you can still farm the jungle. If you're farming the jungle, that Prophet needs to be in the lane. Like, you can't just have all these heroes in the jungle.
Radiant's
Troll,
bottom tower
phase boots,
is
going
under
into
attack.
Battle Fury, pretty standard stuff these days. People try to go all in.
Yopaj! Hit the set upon Tanisha. Puppy's coming in. He can't do anything to stop this from happening, though. And a second time here, Yopaj has just been able to find that shackle, set up for the kill on Tanisha.
It's such a strong combo. Tag team plus focus fire, it's always gonna be good. Like this was just a tag team with
Dire's
level
top
2,
tower has been
but once you
denied.
get to level 4, you
Dire's
can
middle
also
tower
just kill the
is under
Roshan with these two heroes easily. I can understand why Yopaj is going for the boots of travel, to have even more
Dire's
global
structures
presence.
are
Like, you can get so
fortified.
much out of the map with their heroes, play hard, getting caught, nice body blocks.
And yeah, the continued micro there from Zai will set up Venetia to finish off the kill. They are not quite able to walk away. Juan well starting to pick up some levels on the bottom lane. Death's moved over to the mid. We expect the Javelin, Yopaj, ready to start to really hunt down for these kills. I mean, already we're seeing him being able to deal with Nisha. To shackle and focus fire with the Javelin, he'll be able to take out some of these supports very easily. On the hunt for Scam top. Straight away with the TP, but of course with Yapso around, no chance of an escape.
Good rotation. Like, they used Exorcism twice, didn't get any tower, didn't get any tower damage. Mid-tier 1 tower still full
They know that
HP.
Matuma's alone. Well, he's ready here. He's only got Puppy by his side. Shackle holds back Matuma man. Won't actually be able to get up to Puppy though. They do push them back around these rune spawns. Five to 2 at the moment. Secret with the slight lead overall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Thankful feeling that once again Yopaj very much in his element. A few hundred gold away from the box, and then no lane's going to be really safe for Secret. Yopaj constantly on the move, and as you mentioned already, just the global potential with the charge of the Spirit Breaker, the TP at the Prophet, bots on the Windranger. They'll be able to make moves wherever.
Yeah, they can
Secret
be
shows.
anywhere on the map. A bit problematic that Januel on Spirit Breaker is only level 4. Tusk took the tome, so he's level 6.5. So he needs to get some levels. Like, he needs to be able to farm, not necessarily farm the lane, but soak up some experience.
Bottom lane, Yopaj finds the setup again.
Dire's bottom tower.
He just walks in, shackles out to Matuma man.
Dire's structures are
And
fortified.
he's finding such massive kills already. Just the 3 kills, all on the course. You know, taking down Nisha twice, taking down Matuma. I mean, he is putting the work in here, Yopaj.
He's all over the place. He's chasing the mid now, does not have a focus fire. I don't think they can get this kill without focus fire.
He's got the siphon going, Nisha. Pretty tanky with that sustain. They're going to still try for this. This player coming in, forcing out some TP reactions. He'll get a nice dodge of the roll there from Play Hard, but he'll still fall. Secret bringing the 4 of them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They need more
Dire's
damage. Like, they
bottom
needed
tower is under
like
attack.
Tusk to be there immediately, or they need a focus fire. If Nisha gets the Spirit Siphons off, like, you're not gonna get that kill.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yopaj
Dire's
adjusting his
bottom
item build, you know,
tower is
he
under
lost the
attack.
Javelin, bought the Mithril Hammer. He's thinking, maybe, you know, maybe I turn this into Maelstrom, maybe I need a BKB, he'll see how the game develops. Nisha tipping Yopaj.
Very sensible build up from Yopaj, as you say, giving him those options. I mean, which way do you think he's going to be swayed? I mean, there is a few silences in play between Yapsa and Nisha. Do you think that's enough for him to
Radiant are
not
scanning.
upgrade the Maelstrom and just go for the BKB?
Getting an earlier BKB like this, I don't think you want it as a core. Like, this is pretty much the first item BKB. So you will have a 5-second BKB
Radiant's
25
middle
minutes
tower
in, which is
is
something
under
that you do not want to have. And they also still have a ton of like physical damage coming out. Yeah, you have a Wind Run, but
Radiant's bottom
see.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Magical's
are
being scouted
fortified.
out by the movements of Zai's walls.
Are scanning.
they will get a lot of value from the Cripify before Necro 3. Necro 3 is done, actually. Because it's great against Exorcism. It pretty much cripples all 3 cores. Against Troll, against Lycan, against the
Radiant's
Exorcism, it's
bottom
really,
tower
really good.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower
At
is
least
under
even
attack.
the level 3 Necros in play, they can still try and throw it down onto Matu, especially if Zai's not around.
Radiant's bottom tower
They're
has
smoking
fallen.
up Secret, take the bottom tower, maybe seeing if the OB.Neon were going to prepare for a fight off the back of that tower loss, but OB.Neon elsewhere to be found. For the most part, playing over Secret's half of the map. Yopaj continues to farm away over towards the mid, play hard. Will get found by Zai and the summons. And survive it with a snowball and the sharks. Dead for sure there. Now Secret, with that movement, they can start putting some pressure onto the mid tower.
We've seen different builds
Radiant's middle tower
on
is
Lycans
under
after they
attack.
get Necro 3. Exo.
Charge coming in down bottom, they're looking for Scam.
Dire's
Trees they go,
structures are
Yapso hunts him down, straight in on top of the
Radiant's
Nature's
bottom
Prophet. His
tower
Scam
is
will
under
fall.
attack.
They have so much stuff, like so much chaos in the front lines.
Dire's
You have
turret
Exorcism,
has
you
been
have the
killed.
Necro units, you have
Radiant's
Wolves.
bottom
Like
tower
once
is under
Earth Spirit
attack.
rolls in, drops down, that magnetized. Like it's gonna be a big problem for OB.Neon. Nisha, wow. That was so close. Had to use the Yule Scepter and also an Urn Charge. They might go for it.
They can chase him
Charge.
down.
He's still level 5 on Spirit Breaker.
Why not the other there? It's going to be the Exorcism heal coming in, so Nisha's going to be pretty much back up to full. Drama will continue to commit in onto Nisha. TP coming in from Scam. They're going to try and fight Death Prophet. Yapso and Matu are still ready to help out. And Scam got to back up with the magnetize being kept upon him by Yapso. Yapso continuing to chase. They'll find him in the trees. They'll bring down Scam. And now with the battle trance, Matu is chasing down Playhard.
He doesn't have anything. No snowball, no ice shard. Should be a
Dire's
kill.
top tower
That
is
was
under
a
attack.
very aggressive move there from OB.Neon, trying to capitalize on the charge from Cromwell, but it ends up hurting them big time.
So much tower damage coming out from Team Secret. They have
Radiant's
Necro
middle
units,
tower is under
Exorcism,
attack.
Troll just hitting the
Dire's top
towers.
tower
Good
has
timing on the Battle
Radiant's
Fury
middle
from the
tower
Troll.
has fallen.
With the next Exo, they could potentially go and just kill the Roshan with it. It will be up. It's also level 2 Exorcism, so 16 ghosts instead of 8.
Starting to take over the map a little bit. Yopaj, KP, brings the gold away, so he's opting to get it online as early as he can. Can commit without the Warrior being caught out by Yapso's jump. Silence from Nisha. Also, of course, that mischance from the axes of Matu. If Matu's able to close in, can cause a lot of issues for Yopaj trying to bring someone down with a focus fire.
Fight!
I talked about the itemization from Zai. We see most of the time Orchid being built as a second item after Necro 3, which I really like. You know, having something to control Pugna, but Pugna will still have, you know, that Guardian boost, maybe why he's not going for it. But you want to still be able to control like multiple heroes with it, play hard.
Zai wants to go in.
That's just too much damage, good silence.
The rest of the side of OB.Neon, they've got to run. Not a fight to be taken here with one man down. Zai, can get the catch on
Radiant's
Well, he does
courier
still have a
has been
charge
killed.
though. Now Yapso can get it with a stun of the silence. Hey, Yapso can. No chance for Cromwell to charge off anywhere else. Death's going to try and stand the ground and fight. Get the ward drop down. Secret will respect that back away from the ward. Zai keeping the summons on top of Death. Death will take quite a little bit of damage from this. Does have to pop the grab fire on himself. Will at least manage to farm up some of these summons, get some money for himself.
Oh, what a damage.
Yopaj.
Nisha has Spirit Siphon, but yeah, it's just a bit too much.
It was your life that kept the spirit
Yopaj
from
doing his best to rectify these moves the Secret's making against them. He himself still playing flawlessly. 4-0-0 on Yopaj.
Out of 4 kills. That's just
It's
all on him.
Yopaj. Yopaj versus Secret here. He's ready to look for more already. Yopaj. Another shackle. Beautifully set him onto Puppy. And play hard. He'll pick up one of the kills. He'll get involved in the action.
If somehow they can manage to sneak in and steal the Roshan from Team Secret, that would be dope. Like, I think they have enough damage with the Focus Fire and Tag Team. Like, they go in.
Absolutely. There we go. Into the pit. And a beautiful pickup as well for Yopaj. Finds his crossbow. It's excellent. Amping up that bit of magical damage coming out from the proc. And it's going to be there. Secret, they're smoked up. They're not moving over here. Anyway, they look it up.
That's
OB
really
Neon,
big. That's
Lycan
so
Aegis on
big.
Yopaj.
Spirit Breaker as a 5, you know, struggling a bit, doesn't have that much farm. Tusk is all over the place. They kind of playing with 2 5s right now.
Sort of just throwing their bodies around. And the two of them pretty much making up the majority of the death, which isn't a bad thing. If, you know, those 13 of the 14 kills have been the supports. I can't count. 11 of them.
I was not checking. Maybe I did. Every single time you say a number, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking 30 seconds just to check if everything is on point.
Gotta be careful now. Yopaj making moves around the map with the Aegis. BKB, Maelstrom, Arcane Rune in the bowl. Incredibly strong here, 19 minutes in. Of course, whilst his moves are being made, Matu continues to hit perfect timing with the farm. Battle Fury Yasha working on the BKB. Top net worth right now.
They managed to only bring him down once. You know, once you get that BKB, it's gonna be much harder. They still have, you know, Focus Fire, they have Walrus Punch, anything from the Spirit Breaker, but a lot of chaos from Team Secret. Like, they have so much stuff to focus on. Zai finishing the drums, so every single time there is a fight, just pop that drums, you have 8 charges on it. Not a popular item. I know, like, Crit likes to buy it on his Tusk, and every single time there is a fight, he will just use 1 charge.
Crit.
I grow closer to the
Trying to
elemental.
sort of step out as a group, though. And they're never going to catch Yopaj at this point, unless they get some insane initiation from Yapzor. Even then, the BKB and Aegis pretty much going to render Yopaj invincible. The lineup is Secret right now.
Radiant
Yeah, you have magic
scanned.
immunity, you have physical immunity with the Wind Run going into Aghanim Scepter. So you have 2 charges on it, unlocks the max movement speed. Yopaj hunting 2 runes. Oh, that was so close. If you catch a Zai, like Zai's just straight up dead.
TikTok going well. Again, trying to push out. It's trades that OB.Neon, they'll take any day of the week.
Bounty.
At this point, Yopaj has been able to pretty much solo kill each of Secret's cores at some point in the game.
He's been involved in 100% of the kills. They don't have many, but I think this shows you how good of a player he is.
Absolutely. So the Dota world is watching, and I think everybody is being blown away by Yopaj's performances. And it's not just sort of these one-offs, it's just consistency. And it's such a high level. I mean, up against Team Secret, you're pulling out these level of performances back to back. That's definitely something to be said for that sort of player.
It's not like they won a couple of matches and that's it. They've been pretty consistent throughout this major. And all they need to do is just win 1 more game.
I mean, already the progress and how far they've made is absolutely something to be proud of. But you can tell with this lineup that they're not satisfied. They want so much more from this major.
Play hard, holding on to Philosopher's Stone, not what you want to have. Like, he can keep it, but in a team fight, I want to see him put it in the backpack. Because there's so much damage that you do. Like, it's minus 30 damage. And also Walrus, 350% of that. It's quite a lot.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, Neon having to step up the aggressive posture and try and get something done with the Aegis on Yopaj. Yopaj. Shackles onto a Superman charge coming in as well. Control well. Seem to keep it locked down. Silence down to Yopaj. Superman. Return with the action of the BKB. Nisha. He's getting focused though. Nisha's going to use himself. Going to get the battle trance up just in time. But Yopaj can continue to kite him. Goes to the power shot. Gets back into another shackle. Superman's going to fall as the battle trance comes to an end. And him and Nisha are dead and gone. The rest of Secret, they've got nothing left to show in this team fight. They've got to back off.
They managed to bring him to like half HP. He uses the ulti, but there's still damage comes not from the Windranger. Yopaj, he knows what's up. Like, I need to be able to kill the troll, pops the ulti straight away, you know, goes through the BKB, so he doesn't care too much about it. Aegis regeneration kicks in.
A nicely timed fight, considering that. So, for the most part of the Aegis, OB.Neon were waiting to see what Secret were doing themselves, and then just using that last minute to get aggressive and have that fallback if it was needed. Of course, it wasn't in the end. Yopaj just able to play it safer enough that didn't even need to have it expended. It keeps it refilled, topped up, out on the map, working on the bottom lane, mid
Dire's
lane.
middle tower
You
is
see
under
Death
attack.
sticking around maybe a little too long.
Radiant
Secret will be able to
structures
come
are
back into
fortified.
action and get on top of him.
That comes for him. Tusk will have a Blink Dagger in the next minute. That's Philosopher's Stone Gold helping out, so they can save people out of the trouble. They can have a much better initiation as well. We didn't talk about Scam. He's having a good game in terms of net worth. Yeah, but it's standard stuff from Scam Nation's Prophet. You know, going for this item build, Witchblade, it's a 9-second cooldown, so you have those like multiple slows, multiple overtime damage coming out. Has a BKB 9 seconds, going into AC to tank up. All they have is pretty much physical damage, so AC kind of is a natural choice.
Dire are
Secret
scared.
seems the move to be made is to just wait for Matu to get his next few items online. Needs at least the Basher to maintain some sort of control when he's trying to get in these fights, because for now he's getting kited. It's not an easy troll game. There's a lot of ways for them to block him off from targets, hold him back. Scam, his AC is going to be online at fantastic timing. The fact that he's keeping up with the farm of Matumba Man Troll that got a Battle Fury at a good time shows how well Scam's able to just clean up the map.
Yeah, I don't think he died in the last 10 minutes at all. Like, he's been playing very safe. They're gonna smoke. Seems like on side of OB.Neon, they're just grouping around. Roshan mirror respawn in 40 seconds. And dude, this global presence, like, they can be anywhere on the map.
Set up Yopaj. Done anything for the Shackle. Drumwell coming in. Hoppy trying to blast the back with the lockdown and the ultimate coming in with the snowball as well. They're changing the map. He's just gonna get blown up.
Threat of nature.
I mean, that Nature's Wrath seemed like it did about 1,000 damage. Came in and took him down. It's from across the map.
That's
Gem
like
taking the kill.
perfectly executed. The way they're not overlapping
It's
stuns.
1,200 damage from that Nature's Wrath.
That's not even 2,000 damage. Like, it's pretty much the perfect execution. It does not get better than this. And they're ready with everything. Top lane.
Look at these moves. They just don't stop. Up and down, Secret are just been shaken all over the place. They've got to be prepared for this high activity from OB.Neon.
Windranger with Arcane Root. Like, TP will be ready once again in 15 seconds. Anyone tries to split push, he will get caught.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I have justice for you.
Secret.
Dire's
Matumba
middle
Man.
tower is under attack.
Very difficult for them to really take a fight. Scam and Death putting good damage onto the tier 2.
Roche will be up in 50. They can just go in, like, they have so much damage. They need focus fire for the team fight, I would say. But if they can go inside the pit, tag team, damage coming out from the Nature's Prophet and the focus fire should be enough. But you need to have like sentries ready. You need to be sure that wolves are not scouting you out.
Secret, they may have the leading kills and a little bit in the net worth, but can't help but feel it. Really OB.Neon in control of the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's a
attack.
2k gold lead for Team Secret, but it's pretty much Neon who are making aggressive moves right now. Team Secret, they still want to contest the Roche.
If OB.Neon can find a pick-off before Secret over towards the pit. Secret holding close to one another around the mid lane.
Regeneration.
Also, I like how they're sharing items. Playhard was holding Philosopher's Stone until he farmed the Blink Dagger. Now it's Spirit Breaker, who's like, yeah, like this is a perfect item. I don't have any farming tools.
Warlord trying to start something. They have lost the Tusk. Almost got to back off now. Tusk down. There's no fight to be had. Jarwell go for the TP out, but Yapsol's in with a stun.
this is like perfect timing. They get 2 kills, both supports,
Straight to rush.
check the buybacks. None of these have buybacks, so if they want to take a fight, it's 3 versus 5. I don't think they can. It's just too much damage. That Prophet, Exorcism level 3. They're out at 15. Let's see if they can, make them busy for a while.
It's getting low. Can they get
First
into
shackle
angle?
angle, good blinding light.
To the dash.
Able to push him back there, Puppy. Stops any chance of a steal as Matu will claim the Aegis. She will have the G's ready for the next fight.
You can see how scared they are. Like, Nisha shows on the bottom lane is being in fog to not get charged. Like, he's playing it so safe because of the global presence. Like, look at him come back and easily goes back to the fog.
Yopaj. Open up on a Puppy. Well, charge will be put to a stop there by the ult, but Puppy's been dusted. Goes down to keep him safe from the focus fire.
Not the combo. Focus fire plus the Cripify. No, anti-pro gamer move. Didn't manage to get him. AC done on Lycan. So,
we'll have that to at least match the AC of Scam. Of course, one thing that they will still have to worry about a little, well, I say that, I mean, even if Secret do go for like some sort of split push, OB.Neon can deal with that. So very, very unlikely, really. The Lycan, the DP's ever going to be in a position to buy a tower on the other side of the map when OB.Neon just have so many ways to TP over and deal with it. Secret have pretty much always got to take a fight. They can't look for any rat plays this game.
Troll has Abyssal Blade queued up. That's going to help out, dealing with mostly Nature's Prophet. You can also like jump Pugna in the back lines, get a burst on him. Like, there's so many targets that they need to focus. Yaps are rolling.
You can get this Yaps up. Silence on to Yopaj then. He'll be fine. They're going for this kill here, and they've got the setup. Nisha's popping the BKB, but it's too much damage. And Nisha will go down, no chance to pop the cheese. It looks like he didn't want to there, maybe deciding against it because he knew it wasn't a fight that he could turn around. Still, that's him down for a minute.
And he's TPing on Treants on the top. Like, if he gets a good shackle angle, ooh, that was close.
Won't get the latch this time, but he's got backup as they're in onto TP as well. From Scam, Matsu's going to try and turn over one Scam, but the BKB's out. Taking the sentiments of the man, he continues to try and commit. The shackle's out to Spike, shot down by the Passion, the defense is decrepit, keeping John well safe and allowing him to back away, but he still gets found by Yamcha with the kick. One over the wall, Scam, focused by the Timberman, but the Timberman getting drained low by Death. That's the Aegis gone. Now they're ready to look for a second round. Silence
Spirit Breaker coming
by
in.
Yamcha. Jackal over onto the Timberman. See if they can finish this. He's getting taken out, tries for a TP, but the snowball comes out from play hard into the shot from Yopaj, and Yopaj, he's not done yet. Yopaj locks down Poppy, he's got the 2 of them. Poppy and Yamcha held in position and bring down Poppy. Turn over towards Yamcha. Yamcha down as well, and team wipe.
That's a full 5-man team wipe. They only use buyback on Spirit Breaker, and they have a wave on top. Like, they're so fast. OB.Neon so quick to respond, like with the boots of travel. He also found the perfect time. The spider leg, Aghanim Scepter on the Windranger. It's like one of the most obnoxious things to play against.
Down with 3 dead. Very little Secret can do to push them back here.
Puppy, he's super fun. He has that Ethereal Blade, try to keep them alive, but you're also like amplifying damage on the power shot.
They can't push them back. This is going to be a free rack for OB.Neon. Deservedly so after that incredible team wipe. No chance of Secret defending here.
He's going into Daedalus. Like, that's gonna be so much damage coming out from the Windranger.
The Secret, I mean, what's the plan? I mean, the last few fights have just gone disastrously for them. Matu's just getting dealt with. They're able to wait out the BKBs and just continue to kite it. Like, when does this game get easier for the Trop?
They need to get like a nullifier. They still have like Necro, but they have tools to deal with that. Also, it's so much easier for Yopaj right now to get himself in a good position with the spider legs, with the Aghanim Scepter for a shackle, and there's always going to be threat of like Sprout into shackle combination.
I am punching.
Earth Spirit, he even wants to get that E-Blade.
Sort of way to try and protect people from focus fire, but even then, as we've seen, that they got magical bursts. So defensive capabilities.
They have no
are-
saves. Like Team Secret, if they land a good shackle plus a focus fire, then hero's just straight up dead.
Yep.
Perfect game from Yopaj. He's still involved in 100% of their kills.
That's insane. And with the way that they play, I feel like we may see that right up until the end. Yopaj is always with the team. And even when his team's not with him, he's still getting the kill. We'll see again on this last team fight. Now, Matu is in with the BKB, but just never really able to lock down the target. Even at the very end, you know, Jarmo getting a bit more time. Yapso does catch him with a nice kick.
And this Decrypify, a lot of value from this spell, as we kind of expected. Still dies in the end, but they managed to get
Radiant
the whole team wiped there.
Smoke up from OB.Neon. Secret, understandably keeping themselves held in the base. It's a spooky map right now. With OB.Neon on the prowl, looking for action, looking for kills.
Oh, I love this from Death. Wait, whose healing salve is this on the ground? Is that another, like, yeah, try to drink this, we'll poison you?
Oh, where's that?
Where Puppy's standing? Yeah, Observer trying to find, there it is. There it is, a present on the ground.
Curse
They're not
bottle
falling
part
for it
two.
again.
Secret. Been out, smoked up. OB.Neon, almost certainly aware of it. Oh well. Ready to go. And onto Puppy. TP's coming in. Puppy's trying to get back, but they've got the dance. Puppy's no scepter, but there's the control. Tramo gets with him with the ult. Takes him down. And behind the tower, they're trying to take down Skep at the back of the dead player. Punch him with a punch of the Tripper Man. Yopaj punching him down with the focus fire. If we can continue to kill this, the battle trunks down from the Tripper Man, but Yopaj just fights him. Brings himself away from the Tripper Man. The Tripper Man will manage to get his hands on play hard.
Gets the cheese off.
Two of them. Buyback from Puppy. Secret, can they chase for more?
They need to get more. This is going to be the 4th kill. Still did not manage to bring Yopaj. Like, Nature's Prophet didn't deal too much damage in that fight. He was pretty much stuck in the trees, deciding whether I need to TP out. Cheese comes out on the Dead Prophet, and they managed to get the kill. Like, this is like super late Cheese, because they've been managing to burst down Nisha before he can get it off, and now it really pays off.
Yopaj. Maybe seeing if you can find a solo kill, but if he's coming in, there'll be a window to get Zai. Mid lane though, Matsu and Puppy pushing out. Maybe Yopaj sees as an opportunity here. He'll have Playhard back in 10 seconds.
Is under attack.
See how much
Very
Matsu and
close
Puppy
game.
will stick around.
Like, you can see one mistake can cost you a team fight. I
Radiant's
like this
middle
from Scamp.
tower
He's
is
going
falling.
for Heaven's Halberd. You're kind of going to cripple Lycan
Radiant's middle
and Troll
tower is
at
under
the same
attack.
time. It's going to give you also evasion.
Matsu! Still pushing in, the two of the match is dead. I mean, that was an incredibly greedy move there from Secret. Puppy and Matsu pushing up to the high ground, not respecting Yopaj one bit. As Yopaj gets the double kill.
He's silent.
They can kill him, they're on top of him, Yopaj. He lives, they've got the
Oh, that's Purge. There's the spell from the Lycan Wolves, from the Necro unit, sorry.
My back from Playhard. Trying to come into this, but Secret, they're going to be able to turn and take him down. Tramo coming in with a charge. Playhard find a bit of time for himself, but he's getting low. Can he actually get back up to the high ground? He can't. It's a tie back from Playhard.
Radiant's
Secret,
bottom tower
they
is
may have
under
lost
attack.
Puppy and Matumba Man, but they're still able to come in with a good hit against OB.Neon. Now the fight is not over yet. It's onto the side, Scam TPing in. Darwell coming over towards Yapso. Has the Gleipnir. He'll catch his Yapso. So was able to get the roll off in
The
time.
Roche respawned.
Oh.
Aghanim's Blessing. I'm wondering who's going to take that one.
I mean, yeah, who's making the best case for it right now?
I don't mind Tusk. Like, I would love to see Tusk picking it up. He's dead for 60 seconds, but yeah, he can still get it.
Down are scattered.
But not the best. I think like, you need to be able to kick people out.
Secret's going to try and push him away from the pit here. Nisha does have Exorcism available if he wants to commit. Yopaj still down for 30 seconds.
Nisha, on disc ready, but did not assemble it.
And it goes around. Nisha looking to take this away from OB.Neon. OB.Neon, they can't really get in with the three of them. It's going to be very hard. I think they're bailing on it. They're going to have to let Secret take this one. So Secret, they'll get the Aegis, the Cheese, and the
Sean
Aghanim.
has fallen to the dungeon.
Aghanim Scepter picked up by Troll. So
Radiant's
he has
courier
way of
has been
dispelling
killed.
things for himself. He can dispel the enemies. A lot of value coming on from this axe on Troll. Like, this is a free axe. This is 6,000 gold pretty much. It does not take up your slot. They're chasing. Nisha bottom lane has a cheese. Has the cheese. He's the on this.
Yopaj, it's a lot. It's been shackled as he will put the Eondis now together. Cromwell coming in with the ultimate, now tries to run away, but Matsumbaman and Yapso, they've headed over. Cromwell cannot charge out time. They bring him down Zai, Puppy trying to chase over towards Yopaj. Yopaj turns, shackle out to Zai, but he's going to bail. He knows the rest of the team secrets on the way over.
Troll getting recalled.
They can go for death underneath the tower. Matsu's in with the Johnson pistol, but the save there for the snowball. Back comes down for play out. They're looking to turn it. Matsumbaman. He's able to get the BKB and the bounce. Turns over towards death. Charging for Cromwell. Charging up Matsumbaman for now. Matsumbaman. He's down on the low ground. Yopaj trying to keep his distance. The tower hits coming in. Yopaj heads back up towards Matsumbaman. Takes him down at once. The Aegis has gone over to the side. Nisha caught in the sprout. Skem stands his ground. Yul Scepter will dodge the shackle shot. Nisha's still good to go. Roll forward for Yapsil. Straight on towards Skem. Kicks him back. Skem will fall down.
He
Play hard,
needs
also
50
down.
gold for the buyback. Like, these cheese, this Aegis, also Troll, now having another way of dispelling things. They have two items. They have Necro, they have Aghanim Scepter, and they will have eventually Nullifier on the Lycan, which needs to farm another 2,000 gold. So these are like some costly buybacks right now. They use the multiple
Radiant's bottom tower.
Team Secret, they're not stopping. They want to go in.
And Matsumbaman really coming into his element now. 17k lead off the back of those last few fights. Secret
Radiant's
getting rather far ahead. OB.Neon, they can't afford any more fights like
Radiant
that.
structures are fortified.
Base push starting to come in. Secret, let's see if they can try and push that buyback out of Skem. Tier 3 goes down. The Exorcism. Tron, the Lycan, they take these buildings very, very quickly. The bottom set of racks will be eliminated as Secret.
They're not
over
done
to the
yet.
mid lane.
Exorcism still up for another 15-ish seconds.
Radiant's middle
See what they
tower.
can do to stop this push. Try and charge in onto the Matsumbaman. Matsumbaman close to get on the Yopaj. Yopaj pops the BKB, gets out, play hard. In and so Skem committing with the buyback. Charge over towards Matsumbaman, and Matsumbaman has been drawn in very deep between the battle trance. As Matsumbaman will get taken out, he's dead for 100. Nisha pops the BKB, TP's out of this. So the attempt to chase it as they're going to go straight for Zai. Zai is on the run, will get dragged back to safety.
800 movement speed on a Windranger with ability to go through cliffs. They're chasing Lycan.
They're still trying, but Zai still got that ult. He will have a bit of time left on the haste rune after he comes out of it. Yopaj is coming out from Jarwell. Zai's got the spine back up to the high ground. But who's looking on the high ground? Steps already there. Still got
Nice
the
blinding
two of
light.
them.
Pushes them all out.
Yules up, Yopaj. They'll want to push in on this OB.Neon. It's a full minute, no Matsumbaman.
They need to do something. He does not have a buyback. Just needs 100 gold. There is a bounty rune on the map, so potentially Team Secret could pick it up, and he will have the buyback. Next Roche is not going to respawn for a very long time, so they have like, no real plate to go for.
They'll be able to grab the bounty rune themselves.
What can I say? Nature loves
Just going to put
me.
Yopaj very close to having the full daedalus as well as buyback gold available. For OB.Neon themselves. They will have to be a bit careful with Skem's placement in the next few fights with his buyback being on cooldown after committing it there to push back Secret. But once they did push back Secret, they did still lose the melee racks in the mid and the bottom.
Windranger hits level 25, so 25% cooldown reduction is just gonna be so obnoxious, the catcher. They need MKB, they need the nullifiers, and they're coming out. Like, they're gonna come out in the next 5 minutes. Nullifier done, so they can deal with the Decrypify, deal with the Windranger's win run. Also, Nature's Prophet bought back in the previous fight. Like, he did not want to buy back. It was very close for him to respawn, but they thought, you know, we need to go all. We need to go. We need to try to make stuff happen. He's also level 25. No cooldown on a TP, working towards Satanic.
Dusk is
Full Heart of
always
Death
ready.
Prophet. She's also level 25 a couple of minutes ago, so very hard to kill.
Great sword for Matsumbaman. the best pickups here for the Troll. Damage, extra attack range means that when he's going crazy with the battle trance, it's a bit more difficult to actually break away from his reach.
I have punching for you. Ready.
So OB.Neon. They're not stepping outside of the base right now. They're waiting to see what Secret's move is going to be.
Haste.
Well, we've got it from Secret. Secret starting to bring in the mid lane.
Let us.
Tier 2 still standing at the top, so Mega Creep's not going to be there unless Secret starts to send one up to deal with that top lane, which is pushed fairly far out by OB.Neon.
Also, what I like about Yopaj is that he always has that dust in his inventory to be able to deal with any kind of invisibility. Like, he just wants to have that kill potential. Daedal is done. Buyback available.
Let us.
Nature's Prophet just needs to TP, and he will have Satanic. No buyback for 3 minutes.
Radiant are scanning.
Coming
Out they scan. And there's some action to be had up, and Nisha very far away from the rest of the team. Very, very tanky though. Neon Disc, BKB, Heart, Shiva's Jules, many ways to keep him alive. And he's definitely on the verge of testing that. Continues to step in. OB.Neon, they are being very cautious. They don't know quite how far away or how close Secret are behind him. Will manage to get out Satanic Gun. MKB on the side of Secret complete.
That's gonna be the big item. Like, this is the item that they're probably looking for to finish. Still not gonna go all in. Roche may respawn in a second. They're gonna go in, check things out. Minute. Actually, 1 minute. Lycan with the spider legs. Like, he's half human, half spider, half wolf. Kind of scary to play against.
Sounds pretty terrifying.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
OB.Neon standing out of the base by their tier 2. Are they really able to defend it though? They want to try and push back as much as they can, stop Secret from having the map advantage to take
Radiant's top tower
set of
is under
racks.
attack.
Holding us out tower is
Radiant
just a little too much
structures
right now
are
with the
fortified.
amount of farm and items that Secret are ahead. It's going to come down to that final base defense from OB.Neon, and their big shot's going to be. And unless they do feel that they can play out and try and contest Roche, that's going to be hard though.
Yeah, this might be, you know, this is not the last fight, but they still need to farm buyback on Nature's Prophet. Does not have enough money, and it's on cooldown.
You know how to handle such power.
He's got things out with the illusion escape. This goes down so quickly. Power shot.
I mean, they're heading over. Can they really try and contest
He could
this?
try to go in with the spider legs and just go through the walls, probably pick something up.
I mean, let's see if they can. Already Zai popping the ult. He's ready to make moves over towards the side, trying to chase down Death with another 5 below. Swords down. Roche pulling on Matu with a very early BKB usage there. Matu won't have the BKB for this fight. That might not matter though. Death gets blown up. Yopaj tries to come in from the side. He's jammed, but he gets turned upon Matu. Just turns on towards the win. The abyss of the MKB. Yopaj goes down immediately. Triple buyback. Coming out from OB.Neon. They're trying to get back over to help Charwell, but Charwell focused by Secret. Charwell will fall. A 4 buyback used. Snowball it. Play hard. He makes the jump over towards Yap, so they bring down the Earth Spirit. Chase
Yeah,
continues
buying
to
back.
Yopaj. Looking for the triple man
Sprout.
there. DP's in. The Spurs to block him off. Matthew, he's stuck. He's trapped, but he is on the high ground. They don't have vision up. They find out Matthew. He'll try. They force game in. Scam's got the BKB. The shackle. The next one, the triple man. Play hard. See if triple man gets taken down. Down for 100. The glide there. Holding the
Snowball.
Poppy inside. Play hard. Moves over towards the backline. Triple kill. But then over towards Poppy. As Yopaj takes him down.
Still chasing.
Do you think he
He's
gets out
counting
there?
them out.
Yopaj gets it out of the power shot. Shackle shot to follow up. And Zai will fall.
They need to go back inside the pit, but there's a huge creep wave in the base. Nature's Prophet will be able to take that. Like you can see the power of MKB. Once Troll gets it, jumps on the Windranger, instantly blows her up. They need some kind of sentries. They need to see this wolf, because he can't deny items with it.
Fantastic usages of buybacks there from OB.Neon across the board. Gets the back in, secures the Roche. Aegis and Refresher Shard now to be held by Yopaj. Where did we have the rest go?
They used 4 buybacks in that fight. They need to make stuff happen. Lycan using a buyback. They have so much tower damage as well coming up from OB.Neon. Like you have Windranger, you have this Pugna, Treants, Nature's Prophet deals a ton of damage, and he also managed the farm a buyback. He's super tanky with the Paladin Sword, amplifying the Light Steal, Satanic on top of that. This is it.
I mean, here's the base push. They may be down 17k, but with 3 down on Secret, OB.Neon, they're going to look to try and close it. They're on to the tier 4. What can Secret do? There's a buyback on Puppy, but no buyback on the Timberman, no buyback on Yapso.
All they need to do is kill Troll once. Like, this is what they need to do. If they can make this happen without a buyback, they will have enough time. Windranger also has a refresher. Who picked up the Aghanim? Oh, Spirit Breaker. They gave it the Spirit Breaker. I would prefer if that's on Tusk, to be honest. He has the Frozen Sigil, the Shard, but the kick, I think it could potentially win them the game. You know, like it goes in, you kick him out, Dead Prophet, nullify, even Troll, like nullify all the BKB duration.
I mean, and yeah, that's true, and there definitely would be some satisfaction to add for Playhard if he was able to literally kick Secret out the tournament. But you know, the game's not over yet. There may still be time for him to get one on the next round of Roshan.
Eon Disc done on Windranger. So he can have 2 BKBs, 2 Eon Disc procs, the refresher. First time he dies, he's gonna drop in Eon Disc and then refresh it. It's a 20-second cooldown on Focused Fire with the CDR talent on level 25. Not too bad.
Incredible amount of up time. So OB.Neon bring him around the bottom lane. They have a good shot at getting this big power against Secret, even though they have, they're a little further ahead in items. It still feels like that they're in a position where they're just going to have to wait for the high ground. Fighting outside of the base is becoming far too hard.
I would want to see the builds Witch up Witchblade, and now you're going to ask Witchblade and get the Nullifier. They need to be able to deal with the Eon Disc. No one else has the money, or like Pugna does not want to buy that item. 2 support's also very poor, so they can't get it. Windranger, no gold whatsoever. And yeah, Yopaj still involved in every single kill. 24 out of 24.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't. What more could you ask from your mid player? He is going above and beyond every single game, Yopaj.
He's always ready for a fight.
9,000 gold on Prophet. Level 28. Very close to unlocking all of his talents. He's thinking. He's like, what do I get? At least what he can do is buy a shard so he can trap people inside.
Hey, you're right. Yeah, has skipped out on that. No reason to not grab that one.
Scotty queued up next. I'd like if this is a nullifier. You know, Scotty's also good, but he's running out of slots. They have 1 nullifier. Sorry, not the. They have 1 Eon Disc on Dead Prophet. That could be a bit problematic. You know, you can burst her down, and then she can't use the Yule Scepter. It also gets burst.
We know OB.Neon What is the move now? Now the secret's all up, what are they waiting for? Is it sort of the next items? Do they even play it super safe and wait for the next stages so they can get like another Axe upgrade online if they feel that they have map control?
They didn't do anything with this Ajax, so they're probably just gonna wait until their buybacks reset, especially the one on Windranger, so that's like 2 minutes. Still no buyback control. He's close, is gonna get it. I think Team Secret knows the timings of the buybacks and will probably try to go in, you know, once that Aegis expires. So this is their go time. They need to outpush the lanes, smoke up. Do they have any smokes left? There is one on Puppy. Let's see the timing. Aegis will run out in 5 seconds. It's time to smoke.
Punish this.
Oh, they're still under vision. Okay. 300 gold for an observer board. There it is. Smoke.
They can catch him. Matsu. He's going to find the Abyssal Blade target. Goes straight in and nothing held back. Pops the BKB as well.
2 minutes without him. No buybacks. Minute 30 seconds.
OB.Neon, they've won some fights in some tough positions, you know, winning fights down 20k. Now the question is, can they win fights down 12k and down a player?
And
4 versus 5.
Full hex on Puppy. This is the last set of barracks. They're gonna go in minute until they have their buybacks online. And Shackle.
Look at the Shackle to start things. Yopaj is going to be able to find a way in on this. Steps forward, gonna back off as soon as the silences come out.
Procs to E on this. That's what they wanted.
Starting to dissuade Nisha from sticking around for this. Another Shackle won't connect. Nisha able to flicker her away. This work, OB.Neon has been able to successfully push back Secret despite being a man down.
This Nature Prophet is so tanky. 4,000 gold, he will TP and pick up bounty runes. Doesn't have boots of speed, like, he doesn't even need it. He's very mobile. This Lycan, I like this Lycan upgrade quite a lot. No, it's
huge fun.
14-second cooldown because of the 20-second cooldown reduction level 20 talent.
Hugely effective at this stage of the game. Consider that cause Nisha and Matsu, the BKBs are down to 5 seconds, so very likely that around that you are going to get the chance to root them, plus the supports around them.
Tier 5 items. Getting close.
We are.
It's very close.
What are the juicy ones this game? Ballista Windranger?
Ballista Windranger,
Ballista Windranger?
For sure.
Even though the spike legs are really nice. Ballista
he might, you know... let's see what else is there. Like Book of the Dead, kind of mediocre. Apex is always going to be good. Mirror Shield, one of the best ones.
I think honestly that's probably the one you're hoping for if you're Yopaj. Mirror Shield every time. It doesn't matter what hero you're playing. Mirror Shield is that good.
Ex Machina, not too good, especially on the Windranger nor Nature's Prophet. They can't really like refresh things, just the BKB. On Nature's Prophet, it's so much better. I would say Satanic.
Oh, yeah. He's gone in, he's going to be hexed straight over the top of the Shackle. Yopaj is able to catch the 2 of them, but Secret, they won't get jumped upon any further by OB.Neon. Neon still, understandably, both teams being very careful, calculated with their moves right now. So much on the line.
We'll have a buyback. Zai just needs to farm 100 gold, and we will have, 10 heroes with the buybacks. Yep. Zai works towards the Aghanim Scepter, but we'll just keep a buyback for now. If he can bite the troll, something that has been popular in Southeast Asia for the last season, even in China. Bite the troll, then you have like shared lifesteal. Zai is also level 25. 2 wolves summon, so they can push out the waves easier.
Look at this move from OB.Neon. They might just catch Secret split up. Matuma Man's not too careful. It's Matsu. A little away from the rest of the team now. Okay, now the rest comes over. It's just Zai. It's not with them. Nisha heads in. For Yopaj. Sharp block, Nisha.
Has been killed.
Still able to make it round. Back up. Is this all-important objective of Roshan?
Zai trying his best to push out the waves. even bought the shard. Wolf's Talon. But it's hard, you know. Against the Nature's Prophet, it's really hard to outpush the lanes. Like, just the Wrath of Nature, the global presence. Secret, they have a ward on the high ground. It's being pinged out.
Yopaj. Stepping in, but he's been silenced. Romo's going to come charging through straight away. Jumps to play out over the back line. They're going to focus down Superman, but Superman able to put the BKB in the battle truck. That's all the attention's going to be drawn over towards the illusion now. It's coming for Yopaj, but steps in, glides in, holds the back. Yopaj is able to step away. They're in onto the Superman, and Superman gets taken down. Side, Nisha will be able to run down. Yopaj immediately in with the buyback. Nisha to go off to the side. Neon just will be blocked. The Scam standing his ground, and Yopaj is ready for round 2. Comes back in. He can chase this down. The BKB from Nisha is shortly going to wear off. Secret now on the retreat.
Those blinding lights really doing so much work. And you can see like Yopaj, he uses a refresher shard. Eon does procs again on the next instance of the damage. Both cores use the buyback, so they need to be very, very careful. Like whoever picks up the Aegis has an upper hand. Yeah. Also, Zai finished the Aghanim Scepter. He's going all in. He's gonna bite Matu.
See if it makes much of a difference here around this Roshan fight. As so far, OB.Neon holding control of this. No exorcism for 80 seconds. No shapeshift for 20, but you say, has got the wolf fight
in the base with the wolves, so someone needs to address this. These are tier 4 towers we're talking about.
Radiant's middle tower.
See who heads back, Scam. He's going to TP back and deal with this. Whilst the rest of OB.Neon continue to hold control around the pit. They won't quite go back in and commit again until Scam's back. Scam just TPing in and out. Continuing to work on Roshan on his own. We'll see what sort of a move they can force out for Secret. Up in the sprout outside of the pit to get the vision. You see the wolf bite onto Matumaman. Matumaman is ready to go, but onto the side. Cromwell goes straight in with the charge. Over towards Puppy. Nisha, that's towards the two of them. There's going to be the invis for now. Keeping Cromwell safe. He gets away with the trick to cloak over the side. They're on top of dead. He's been back. Something for Cromwell dead. He's able to get the G's off. He gets a second charge of living here. Dead. Still alive. Finally falls to the side, but a dead bomb finds back over to the side.
On Windranger.
They're able to push back Yopaj. Yopaj continuing to be chased out by Matumaman. Matumaman steps back. The bash is there. Yopaj taken down. Cromwell as well in trouble. The Secret, the final third. Buyback's coming out for the three of them, but Scam, he needs help and he needs it now.
Where's the back?
The forward, the focusing down. Scam's trying to go for the TP out. Scam's back in time. He isn't. The stone comes in as the BKB comes to an end. Another buyback out from OB.Neon, but they're going to have to play 4 versus 5. Secret, the whole squad alive. They can step over towards the pit. They feel strong enough.
100 seconds. Matu bought back in the previous fight. Same goes for Yopaj. Yopaj tries to go in on him, but the MKB, the lifesteal coming out from him is just a bit too much. It was pretty much 1 versus 1 to see who has a better carry.
Got it.
89 seconds, tier 5 items starting to drop. Divine Rapier purchased by Scam.
Here we go. Scam Rapier. Stop this. Goes around. Getting bashed up by Roshan. Matu's going to take a wolf bite here from Zai. They'll commit on the road and they will find it themselves. Aegis and all the benefits will be secrets. As Matt, what is this model? Look at Matt. He's just ditched the weapons and he's just ready to smash some people in the face with his fists.
He's like Axe right now.
I'm going to do this without my axes. As he's just going to beat down the towers.
Axe without axe, troll without axes. Lance value. Let's go. They want to go in. They want to end this one.
Warlord trying to start things on to Matu. Second round of exorcisms is up. They're looking to close this. They're bound to get forward. He'll just keep it tonight. What's the qualification? Keep the edge to St. Matu. Forcing to get back to base. Step straight over the back is there for Matu. Step's going to get taken down for 2 minutes. The Secret will clean up a third. This is it for OB.Neon as Secret. They've knocked them down and out. But my goodness, did OB.Neon make them work for it.
What a game, man. Unfortunate.